Rare earth minerals, names like neodymium, dysprosium, lanthanum, might not make headlines, but they're in everything: smartphones, electric vehicles, wind turbines, fighter jets, and missile systems. In the 21st century, they've become as essential as oil once was. And one country controls the game: China. More than just a resource story, China's dominance in rare earths is a tale of foresight, control, leverage, and the silent weaponization of supply chains. What are rare earths, and why do they matter? Despite the name, rare earth elements, REEs, aren't exactly rare, they're just difficult and costly to mine and process. They tend to occur in scattered concentrations, often alongside radioactive materials. The real challenge isn't finding them, it's extracting and refining them efficiently and safely. And yet, they're critical. REEs are what make EV motors spin quietly, military radars more precise, and green energy possible. No modern technology exists without them. How China took the lead. China didn't stumble into dominance, it planned it. Starting in the 1980s and accelerating through the 1990s, Beijing invested heavily in rare earth mining and refining capacity. While Western countries outsourced and underregulated, China subsidized, scaled, and secured. By the early 2000s, China controlled over 90% of the global rare earth production. Nearly all of the world's refining capacity. A significant share of global reserves. But it wasn't just about resources. China also lowered environmental standards, a trade-off that let it undercut competitors and corner the market. In 2010, China flexed this dominance. It cut off rare earth exports to Japan after a territorial dispute. Prices skyrocketed globally. The message was clear: rare earths can be used as a geopolitical weapon. The global fallout and scramble. The 2010 shock served as a wake-up call. Countries like the US, Australia, Canada, and members of the EU began rethinking their dependency. But rebuilding supply chains is slow, expensive, and politically tricky. The US, once a rare earth leader, still has only one major mine, Mountain Pass in California. Even that ore often goes to China for processing, because America lacks the refining capacity. Meanwhile, Australia's Linus Corporation is one of the few non-Chinese firms in the game, but it can't match China's scale or vertical integration. India, Vietnam, and Brazil are trying to ramp up production, but timelines stretch into the late 2020s or beyond. China, meanwhile, continues to consolidate. In 2021, it merged its top rare earth firms into a single state-owned giant, China Rare Earth Group, increasing both market power and political control. Beyond economics, the strategic leverage. China's control over rare earths isn't just about money, it's about power projection. Rare earths are embedded in F-35 fighter jets, missile guidance systems, nuclear submarines, telecommunications and 5G infrastructure. Any disruption in supply can cripple advanced military systems, green energy rollouts, and tech manufacturing in rival nations. In an era of rising US-China tensions, this gives Beijing a formidable card to play. It also boosts China's Belt and Road Initiative, BRI. By exporting rare earth-intensive technologies to developing countries, like wind turbines and electric buses, China deepens dependency while exporting its standards. Can the world break free? There's growing pressure to reduce reliance. US and EU legislation now prioritizes critical mineral independence. New mines and processing plants are being fast-tracked. Recycling of rare earths from e-waste is gaining attention. Alternative materials and tech innovations are in the works. But none of these offer quick fixes. Even if new projects launch, China's decades-long head start means it will dominate for the foreseeable future, especially in refining, the hardest step to replicate. The bottom line: silent dominance. China's grip on rare earths is rarely visible, but its influence is felt everywhere, from your smartphone to next-gen weapons. It's a reminder that geopolitical power today isn't just about troops or missiles, it's about who controls the materials that make the world run. In the silent competition for tomorrow's dominance, China isn't just ahead, it built the track.